it run through your veins. Take them all down. It is time to reveal your true face. Make me a believer, and I will be an acolyte of the God Gamer, who will never back down from a fight. I have been waiting for a sign. Take me to your altar of divine. Make me a believer. Become the God Gamer tonight. Make me a believer.
Yo! Yo! This ancient technique, pioneer, the day all doubt. So drop that controller and give it to the urge and make me believe the impossible is in Dude, I fucking love Griever. Everybody that makes songs, but holy fuck, that song is such a banger! Welcome to the Atrioc Broadcast. Oh God, my fake hair. Welcome to the Atrioc Broadcast on July 28th, 2025. It is an honor and a pleasure to see you here. An honor and a pleasure to see you here. I've listened to Vod Frog about 400 times this year. I need to put Vod Frog on. I keep forgetting about Vod Frog. That's a great intro song. Hey, Atrioc, going to NYC Thursday. Any good spots you went to on your trip? I wandered around Times Square like an idiot for 3 hours. Then went to a pizza spot with a stranger. Could have stolen my liver. And a bunch of strangers told me how their rent was higher than what I used to make. at like a good tech job. It was quite the New York experience, bro. I don't understand people who live there. That place is too expensive. It's too expensive. If you want somebody to flake on you, just ask Squeaks to meet you somewhere. He will not show up. Isn't SF that expensive? I actually believe New York City has passed SF in rents. I believe that is true. I could be wrong. U.S. cities with the highest rent prices. Number one is Boston? Boston is the highest average rent? New York is number 2. SF is number 3. Boston is number 1? Who would pay? The average rent in Boston is $3,500. Average rent. Who's paying $3,500 for a fucking studio in Boston? 8-ish, I guess. That's crazy. That's disgusting. That's foul. Honestly. At the very least, live in New York if you're going to live in Boston. Atrioc, how will the EU countries... We're going to talk about it. So we'll talk about it today. We're going to talk about the US-EU trade deal. You can tell because I do this thing where in the title, I'll include some of the topics that I'm talking about, Orange Boy. So when you click this stream and you look right down there and it says US/EU trade deal, that means I'm going to talk about it. Now, if you tell me you can't read, then I guess it's on me. I yelled coffee cow out to you in New York, Big King. Oh, you really got yelled coffee cow? Wow, we truly have a friendship for life now. You yelled coffee cow at me from a crowd. And now we have a real, a bond. You also have a timer for when you start a segment. It's never true. Okay. Now we're just being hurtful. Now we're just saying hurtful things to the streamer. I thought we had this thing where you guys only say nice things about me. You're like, oh, you have a ton of great hair and you don't do cocaine and your fingers are piano sized and they're perfect. So they're not as big as pianos, but what if taxes for the rich, but instead of the rich, it's only Faker? Did you guys see? Wait, there's a video, I think. Faker video. Where's the video? Did it happen? Or there it is. There it is, baby. My GOAT, Faker, just signed a contract extension to play until 2029, meaning he will be playing into his 30s. League of Legends in his 30s. He'll still be the GOAT. He's like a LeBron in this fucking game. That's crazy. That's crazy. How much of this video do you think includes me? It's 1:25, but I'm so important to Faker's legacy and his career. You think half would be fair? Or like, I just feel like a good chunk of it has got to be about my contributions. You know, a flash to him like reading the Fizz guide and... I hope he's being treated right, considering how Korea treats their celebs. Faker's being treated better than a king. He's not a lowly K-pop star, okay? K-pop stars get overworked and shamed by the public, okay? Faker is a god king. He's untouched. He's treated like less a man than a demigod. Faker comes up on stage and says, "This year is for Atrioc." He already gave one for me, dude. This one right here. That one was for me, bro. To save the tattoo. Faker's debt is paid, okay? I'm the only T1 fan that doesn't care if they win another championship, bro. They did it. They're undisputed. All-time GOAT. They won so many. I'd like it, but I don't need it. It doesn't bother me. Dude, look at all the rings. Holy, the 5 rings? Oh, yeah, he's also the only, like one of the only South Korean men that doesn't have to do mandatory 2 years in the military. Most pro gamers still have to do it. He got an exemption because he won a gold medal in the esports games or whatever. The Asian Games League of Legends. So he got an exemption. One still forever. I don't know what the fuck that means, but Kendrick Lamar, people call him the Faker of rap. So it really all does tie in. Yeah, it's awesome. It's just badass, dude. It's a sick signing. It's cool. Dude, I watched your YouTube video about private equity in YouTube that mentioned he was so funny. Hey, the guy even openly mentioned, he was like, I was kind of trying to form to get reacted to on Big A clips, and it worked. It worked. The channel's good. Good for them. Good for Micro, dude. They did it. How was the pool party, little party boy? Don't call me little party boy because I threw one pool party. It was great. It was great. We staged a impromptu basketball horse tournament that we could throw so that Aiden would win and feel better about himself after the Reddit drama. Okay? We did it. It worked. Aiden won. He thought he was the GOAT. What happened on Reddit? Somebody in the yard Reddit called Aiden bad at basketball, and he got real sad about it. So we made sure to not tease him about that at all. And he did win the horse tournament. Here's me with the greatest hairline you could ever imagine.
Hey, Reddit. Heard you were talking shit on my friend Aiden at basketball. But guess who just won the pool party horse invitational?
Fucking me.
It was
Fucking
him.
me. So shut up.
So why
Shut up.
Take your words and choke on him, okay? Because this guy's great. He's really good at basketball.
The guy who wrote that.
Oh, it cuts him off, but he says the guy who wrote that was 17. Aiden out here losing his mind because a 17-year-old on Reddit said fucking he's not as good at basketball as he thought. Boop, 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 boop. Fett, thank you for the tier 1 for 33 months. Hey, Big A. That's me. As a certified potato hater, I'd like to thank you for your words the other day in regards to the gross baby food people consider a dinner item. Oh, you're a fellow potato hater. Firm handshakes. Welcome to the club. Oh, to be clear, I didn't say I was a potato hater, though. To be clear, you're putting words in my mouth. I actually said potatoes are fine. I just don't prefer them over bread and rice. I didn't say I was a hater. You're making me into a hater. Hey, Dr. Fireblade. Thank you for the gifties. Dr. Fireblade, do you have a message? And if you don't have a message, give me one. Wait, you have one message in the whole history of this chat. And you said, I'm the same age as you, but my hairline is better. Heart. Doesn't feel like a heart thing to say. That feels like it feels like bringing yourself up and putting me down. Was that worth $25? Why don't you give another $5 and I'll put it towards the trip to Turkey. I am the same age as you and my hairline is worse if it's any consolation. The thing is, though, just being real, being a little bit worse, you know what I'm saying? If mine was 15% worse, I'd just shave it off. You know? Where it is now, it's like I can't. I gotta keep it where it is. It's the terrible middle ground. The only thing I'm happy with is at least it's like not the George Costanza, where it's gone on the top and it's still on the sides. That's my one saving grace. I am annoyed. I'm actually gonna have to get fucking Finsteride or whatever if I want to keep what I got. But I was waiting for a hymn sponsorship that never came. By the way, fucking free money of your life, Hims or Roman or whoever you fucking think about it, dude. I'm gonna be a anti-bald icon. I'm scared of finasteride. People tell me it's got side effects. I always figured I would just never do it, but now I'm like, well, maybe I should. Just go bald. Who cares? I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that leap. I don't know. Hey, say hello, Junior. Thank you for the 5 gifted. What was your message? You said, did you see the Twitch comments on ViewBots? I did. I'm pretty sad because 3,000 of my 3,100 viewers are bots. I pay a lot. I spend all my money on ViewBots. So if they get rid of ViewBots, I'm cooked. I am cooked. The weird thing is I seem to buy the bots that always insult me. I don't know. I wish I could buy the nice bots. Why did I buy the bots that are constantly calling me bald and and glizzy fingered? I don't know. I think I got the fucking Temu bots. Yeah, I got the wrong ones. They're cheaper. I should have. You get what you pay for, I guess. How are you doing? How was your Sunday? How was your weekend? I had a good pool party. I host it every year, once a year, the Atrioc pool party. And I really enjoy it, and it's a lot of fun. And I had a good time. I got a little sun, played a little basketball. It was great. Wait, Hera challenged me?
Important for a real game. Atrioc and
What the fuck did Hera challenge me to? Dude, I'm getting sick of Age of Empires. I've been playing it like 7 games a day. Every game's like a fucking hour. It's a full-time second job. And I'm just... Oh, it's so frustrating of a game. God, it's so brutal. Everyone cheeses. Everyone spams cavalry. Everyone runs around. It's just fuck. Nobody plays with honest heart. Okay? It's like they want to win or something. They don't want to just sit there and have me do my stuff better and win. They want to, what's the first job? Fucking your mother. Medikits, that's my first job, and I do it 8 hours a day. The other 7 is playing Age of Empires. She pays you? Yeah, she does. At first, it was just a relationship, but I did it so good, she decided to pay me. Okay? Now, let's watch this clip from Hera. Year of kindness, by the way. Be nicer to me. I'm turning it on you. I'm turning it on you. Year of kindness, okay? It's year of kindness. I need you guys to fucking lock in, little unks. Yeah, I can turn it on you. Yeah, it's the power of having the camera on me, okay? Pirate software coded response. No drama, no drama. That is a funny, that's a funny comment though. Let's see what Harris said. Okay, let's see what Harris said.
Important for a real game. Atrioc can cook your ass. I think I can give Atrioc 20 crossbows and I take 10 and I'll still win.
You give me 20
Literally,
crossbows?
We can give Atrioc 20 crossbows. I'll take 10 and I'll still win. And you can tell him I said that, eh? Tell him I said that. Next time he's streaming, open challenge.
Dude, why is LeBron streaming? Yeah, I could train a 3-point shot on Atrioc. Yeah, actually, I think 1v1 full court. I think I could beat Atrioc. Yeah, okay, good job, Hera. Good job. You can beat me. Good job. All right, you are the fucking #1 ranked ladder player. I started playing in June. Give me 15 crossbows and you take 5 and it's fucking over for you, by the way. It's fucking over. Give me 15 crossbows. You're cooked. I move like a fucking demon's whisper, dude. LeBron with 3 Lakers can't beat LeBron and Bronny. Bronny James is the greatest talent basketball has ever seen. He's a generational. Wait a minute. Basketball talk before we talk about anything people care about. Did you guys see? I've never watched another man's physique. Pause if you want to. More than I have Luka Doncic in this offseason. Men's Health put out an exclusive interview today with skinny Luka. Who is this guy? What happened to the burger? What happened to Burger Doncic? Holy, look at the aura. W's. Not my Doncic. I like Doncic with a little cushion on him. This is lettuce bun Luka, dude. He's here to take over the league. Look at the aura. Luka Doncic 2.0 has entered the chat. Apparently did a full summer of dude, look at this guy. I was there at like 6 Lakers games last season. This is not the same man. This is some Ozempic shit. How do you lose so much weight so fast? Now, I will say this. Everybody from the Mavs, who, by the way, a little bit of sour grapes, I can feel it coming off of them. It's a stink. But all the Mavs fans are like, yeah, he does this every offseason, but wait, just wait. You just wait. Just wait till the season starts again. And it's Burger Doncic right back. And it's like, maybe he will, maybe he won't. We got a lot of lettuce buns here in L.A. Dallas might have more fatty foods, all right? If he wants to eat like a Kardashian, he can do it here. Mavs fans still exist. They do, unfortunately, because the league gifted him Cooper Flag. Atrioc, you ignore my gifties, choo-choo. Bubsy, I would never ignore a single giftie in the history of this fucking channel. But I actually don't. Oh, you 5 gifted. Bubsy, thank you for the 5 gifted. What was your message? Your message was, Faker is being slaved out for Saudi money. That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. Most of his weight was probably a byproduct of stress. I think it was a byproduct of shoveling burgers into his gullet. And Sour Patch Kids. I think that's the fucking byproduct. But I think he's gonna be ripped. I think Luka's gonna take over this season. The Luka, Ayton, Bronny combo. Everyone is underrating all three of those, and they're gonna be way better than people think. It's the Atrioc diet, dude. I do eat pretty badly. I noticed it at this fucking pool party yesterday, where it was like a potluck. People bring their own food, and I was literally just like, get in the pool, get out, eat 5 chicken wings, a handful of Sour Patch Kids, and drink a beer. Then get back in the pool, then repeat the cycle. I did that shit like on a loop. It's a party, obviously, but that was my fucking but you did pull-ups that day? I did do pull-ups. I haven't missed a day of pull-ups. I still haven't done my push-ups, but I am on a pull-ups. Pull-ups and basketball. It used to be only basketball. I'm gonna get there. All right? I'm having my own little white Luka moment. Bro goes into the pool at a pool party. I can't. Bro is 5 years old. That's not. It wasn't a pool mixer. It wasn't a pool black tie event. It was a pool party. You actually swim in it. It was a swimming pool party. Hey, big guys, is the bonus episode of Lemonade Sense Week a banger? Is the bonus episode a banger? My favorite bonus episodes of Lemonade Stand are where somebody's mad about something and they crash out. I don't know if this is a banger. Just being real. I think it's a fine episode, but I don't think anyone crashed out. But I'm trying to remember what exactly we talked about. It was because we did Year of Kindness too, and that one everyone crashed out. We did a Year of Kindness episode where Doug was pissed, Aiden was pissed. They were both pissed at me actually, because there was like 3 different comments that were like, "You guys don't fucking get it. Like, listen to Atrioc or something." So they were mad at me because they were like, why the fuck are you getting a pass? There's my alt, by the way. So we hashed it out and we crashed it out. Maisie! Yay, my best friend Atrioc is streaming for me to listen to news updates while I work on things. Hooray. What a nice message. Thank you, Maisie. That is exactly how every chatter should feel. My best friend Atrioc is live. He's going to tell me about some news updates while I play fucking League of Legends on my second monitor. That's the vibe, all right? I've never even heard the word parasocial. Would you ever get hair plugs is your next message. What I'm good, actually, I'll be honest with you. I'll be 100% real. I'm going to do, I guess, within the next year or so, I'm going to try Finn, get like a Hims thing, ideally. If for whatever reason it still keeps going, then I'll have to go consider Elon Musking. I'll have to consider it. Or Noah J. Noah J told me it worked, bro. Mizkip told me it worked. I don't want to go full bald. I feel like full bald is just, I don't want to go Heisenberg. I don't want to go Northern Line. I don't want to go Slime. I would rather not. So I have to figure out what you go Costanza. It would be cool to be the only person with Costanza hair on Twitch. It would be iconic. Imagine if I wore like a nice, like a suit and with Costanza hair. That would be NL Mogs you in baldness.